Okay, resub submitted. So now I know this can kind of get confusing because there's a lot of resubs. There's resub needed, resub assigned, resub submitted. So bear with us. This is what we call them. I'm going to try to explain it as easy as possible. So we had resub needed. This is saying the picture's not going to work. We need a new picture. This one's saying resub assigned. This is saying, okay, well, we need a new picture. Who's going to be the person that's going to tell the customer that we need a new picture? Now there's resub submitted. Resub submitted is these are the customers that have received our message and have submitted their new picture. And that's basically it. So now you can see again, there's two numbers. Well, what are these? What are they saying? We have a 15 and a 0. 15 is a first offender. So all 15 people here. We've asked them one time to give us pictures, and they've given us all their new pictures. These ones, we have 0 of the second offender. So right now we have nobody who submitted us pictures back that we've already asked a couple times for new pictures. So that's basically separating these two out. So we have first offenders, all these people that are brand new to understanding their photo didn't work. Second offenders, guys, I've already been through this kind of thing. That's probably what they're feeling. You guys have already reached out to me. I sent you pictures. They're still not working. So right now we don't have any second offenders to worry about. We just have first offenders. So now let's take a look at this. So now here we could see that instead of one thumbnail, there is multiple thumbnails. And this is representing the multiple pictures they have selected. Now, we're not too thrilled with the way this works, and this is something that we're going to want to be upgrading soon. But for now, this is how we kind of sort through these pictures and see them. So this person only uploaded one picture. So remember the whole select all and spacebar? Well, it kind of breaks the system when you do that here. So we don't use select all. We do one at a time for each one. So for here, there's only really one picture, so that's kind of a bad example to use. So I'm going to skip this one. Let's look at this example. There's 5 pictures here. So we're going to click this, and we're going to hit spacebar. Now, let's back up real quick before I even do this. Notice when I click this, push to distribute is not, you're not able to do it. Only resub needed. That's because if none of these pictures work, we're going to send resub needed. And what's this going to do? This is going to automatically assign it to a customer service rep, and it's going to assign it to their second offenders tab. Now, remember I told you we couldn't see separated their second offenders tab. We were just able to distinguish it because it had the red square here. But when the girls log into their profiles, they'll have 2 tabs like this that show them all their first offenders and their second offenders. Now, first offenders will only be there if the customer service manager didn't want to resub them themselves. Remember we talked about they can send it to a customer service rep. Their second offenders are going to be laid out just like this, and they're going to be able to go in there, and the templates will not work. They have to talk to them better and more than a template and give them undivided attention to really get this process going. So clicking this right now only lets you do resub needed because we haven't selected a picture to push to distribute. And that's kind of the point I was trying to get at. You have to select a picture if you find one that's good, or else it'll only let you resub it. So how do we select a picture? We click it and we hit spacebar. Now we can see all the pictures. So now we can click and see the picture, and now this picture is selected. So if we were to X out of here, it would be able to allow us to distribute it. But we haven't really seen it blown up yet. So let's look at it blown up by clicking it again, and now we can see the picture. So we say, okay, this is a good picture, but I want to see the other ones. We go back to image selector, and this allows you to see the tiles. Now again, you see how it's a little bit slow, it's lagging. The internet's kind of slow too, but even with fast internet, it's kind of slow. It takes a lot of load time. So this is why this is something that we're really trying to work to improve in the future. But anyways, moving forward, let's click this one and we say, okay, let's look at it. Oh, it's great. It's a perfect shot. It's looking at you. It's got, it's a chest up shot. It's gonna work. I don't know exactly why this is loading right now. Okay, it's not loading. So we're going to X out of here. It's selected. This is the one I want. We have to have it like this. So now when we hit X, it's here. And now we can push to distribute. It allows us to push to distribute. Whereas before, if we were to click this, it doesn't allow you to push to distribute. So that's basically the only kind of point I was trying to make, is that we have to make sure a picture selected. So now I'm going to go back to image selector. Wait for this to load, and you can see this is kind of tough. So this is definitely going to be something we're going to be improving on in the future. So now they're all in tile mode. They're all back in tile mode. I'm going to leave it the way it was. And again, I can't distribute it. And basically, that's what you would do. You would come here, hit spacebar, select the one you want, X out, and what you can do is you can distribute each one as you selected, or you can select all the ones you want, and then once they're all selected, then you can go ahead, grab all the ones, and hit push to distribute. So there is a quick way of doing it once you've selected all the pictures out of the thumbnails you want. And then, like I said, if it doesn't work, you leave it here. And so let's just say all of these pictures wouldn't work, all the ones they came up with. So you select them all and you hit resub needed. And then that's going to allow the customer service girl to know, okay, guys, they've already resubbed this. These pictures still aren't working. That's where they're showing up in your second offenders. Let's really try and coach these people and get it to work. So that is resub submitted. Remember, submitted is they're submitting the pictures to us. Needed means we need to tell them to submit the pictures. Resub assigned is saying, okay, we need to tell them to submit new pictures. Here are the people that are going to tell them, and then here are the pictures they have submitted. So I hope it wasn't too repetitive. I just wanted to make sure that was clear.